The general manager's role and responsibilities include all profit centers. However, since the overwhelming number comes from the sales department, they may or may not have a good grasp of parts, service, and body shop operations. This knowledge gap puts them at a disadvantage when it comes to reducing efficient and profitable fixed operations. When asked, they tell us at Dealer's Edge that such management topics have been very helpful in filling out their knowledge of this vital department. So what are some of the measuring and managing basics for assessing fixed operations performance? Recently, Rob Campbell, analyst for Witham Accountants and Consultants, joined us to explore what benchmarks GMs should focus on and how to get the best from their fixed operations departments. What should fixed operations KPIs be? When asked this question, Rob suggested starting with the benchmarks from reliable sources, such as NADA guidelines for a macro industry-wide average dealer profile, ATA, Auto Team America benchmarks. Who is ATA, you ask? They are a network of 11 CPA firms that serve over 2,000 auto dealerships nationwide. They are a good source of more granular data by domestic, import, highline, etc. Composites provided by your manufacturer, such as the Chrysler Dealer Performance Report. Your 20 group composite. However, Rob suggests time spent developing a true local market comparison is time well invested because industry benchmarks may not accurately reflect local conditions. For example, the benchmark of 2 hours per RO may represent great performance for a Hyundai store, but really horrible for a BMW store. When it comes to fixed ops, Rob always cares about cash and offers these key performance indicators. Departmental net. Rob recommends that after allocation of expenses, it be between 15 and 20% gross to net. If it's not, Rob suggested that investigation may be in order to determine why. Are there expenses that can be controlled and/or process and tools available to improve yield? Gross profit amount. Rob explained that he is more concerned about the actual amount of gross profit rather than the percentage. After all, a small percentage that yields a large amount is better than a large percentage that yields a small one. Rob recommends watching trends. Are they increasing, decreasing, or staying the same? Gross profit percentage. If gross profit is moving in the right direction, then Rob looks at improving percentage. This almost always involves pricing discipline and strategies. Repair order and appointment counts. Is traffic growing? If not, what is standing in the way? Parts and labor sales per RO. Is the yield per RO acceptable? What selling transaction strategies are in place to deliver acceptable yield and efficiency? Retail effective rate. This is key to knowing whether pricing and work mix are correct. Wholesale parts volume. Is the parts department a player in the wholesale market? If so, how does that volume affect the overall departmental net and gross profit percentage? So what about the parts inventory? What are some of the routine things that GMs should do to keep abreast of fixed ops performance? As a dealership executive, what are the big picture issues related to fixed operations? Rob discussed all of this and more in the full workshop available online to Dealer's Edge members only. See all we have to offer at dealersedge.com/free trial.